Do you have an idea for a new business or product? Now, assuming you're an entrepreneur or a creative type, you probably ask yourself, wouldn't it be cool if, and maybe you've even got several ideas fluttering around in your head. Do you ever feel like you have entrepreneurial ADHD because you see all of these opportunities, but you're just not sure where to start? Or does the idea of starting another business or project and then only watching it crumble because you built something that you thought was cool but no one was willing to buy, does that make you feel sick for the time, money, and reputation that was lost? Well, wouldn't it be nice to know which one of those ideas is going to be a winner and what it would take to get people asking you to take their money for it? To get here, I'm going to ask you, do you know how to smoke test your next business idea? Now, my name is Tobin, and these are the same questions I used to ask myself after starting too many projects and not seeing the success that I was looking for. So I started to imagine what a process might look like, where I could smoke test a business idea, see if there's any fire to it, and do it in the easiest way for the least amount of money. You see, unfortunately, having a business idea is not enough. They say if you want to be successful in business, you have to start 10 different businesses, because then the odds will be in your favor. Given that the average failed business costs a family $25,000 or more, not to mention the months or even years of toiling away on trying to push this heavy rock up a steep hill, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure my marriage could survive any more of that. So I knew there had to be a better way. And there is. I like to call it smoke testing your next business idea. And when you do, you'll have the proof that customers want your product before you risk your time, money, and reputation, and you'll know it in one day. Now, for me, this has made all the difference because I know I can sleep at night instead of tossing and turning and wondering if this latest idea that's in my head is going to be a game changer or just needs to be tossed away. I don't have to ignore what could potentially be a really great idea just because it happens to come at a time when I'm trying to focus on a different project. In a day, you will know with proven, repeatable, and measurable data to support whether it's worth moving forward or just killing it once and for all. Either way, you win because it's like having a CAT scan for the potential of a good business idea. Now, like you, I know if something sounds too easy, it probably isn't true. Learning to smoke test a business idea takes a couple of things. You have to know the process, you have to have the right tools, and you have to spend a little bit of money, usually less than $50, to run a bunch of paid traffic to get a true measure if you're on the right track. I've got you covered on this first one. I'm going to show you how to smoke test your business idea. More importantly, why this small lesson might make all the difference if your idea really has the potential to be the life-changing rocket ship for your dreams and goals. Now, as for the tools, you have to buy those yourself. I am going to share what I think are the best ones and why I use them. And if you decide to buy one of those tools and use my affiliate link so that I get the commission, I'm going to give you access to my May study group for free without paying the $97 course fee. Oh, and the paid traffic, that's also on you. Only you will know how many ideas you want to test. And maybe you have one idea that you just love so much you have to test it over and over again because you need to get the right offer in front of the right people so they come knocking on your door. Either way, the info here is free. The study group, that's paid, but only because I want to keep out the tire kickers and I want to keep the quality high. But if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you can get started with smoke testing your business ideas today with just what I'm sharing here, and there's no cost to you. So now it's your turn to decide. If you have an idea, or more than one, and you want to know for sure if you can get customers beating a path to your door to buy it, you need to learn how to smoke test. All the details are laid out in the blog post links to the right. Now, I'm paying it forward by sharing what has become for me one of the most valuable tools in my entrepreneurial toolkit. And I'm not kidding when I say this is a save your marriage, sleep better at night kind of difference, because once you get started as an entrepreneur, and you know this, the opportunities and the ideas never stop flowing. You just have to decide what you want to do with them. Click the button down below so we can stay in touch, and I hope you'll join us in May for the upcoming study group.